Okay. We live. 1 2 1 2. Are we all good? Okay, we all good. We all good, people. Welcome to another live stream. First and foremost, like RIP to Charlie Kirk. I don't want to get too political now, but I'll give my thoughts afterwards. How are you guys today? Seeing people coming in. Hello. Feel free to conversate in the chat. Right, for today, people. Look, we've been having an amazing run. Tuesday, that was break even, a loss, but also a win that covers for it all. Yesterday, we didn't take no positions, but look at this. Call this out on Australian dollar. Don't know if any of you took it. If you did, it was a win, right? And also call this out on EU, which was a risky position, but ended up being a winner. And a student also took it. So you know it is the same strategy, okay? This motherfucker even is doing a ping pong. That's how crazy it gets when you become my student. Alright. What's up, Wick? What's up, Icon? How are you guys? Welcome in the chat. This I didn't take. This is one of them ones where the market does exactly your setup, but your trade gets stolen by news. Okay, because I wouldn't be looking to trade a 28 pip stop loss size trade. So yeah, in here we did sweep the liquidity, but it was during London session, the end of it. So you gotta wait for another session, and within that session you gotta wait for a double sweep, which happened right here. 1 and 2 sweeps, but it was exactly on the news timing. And like I say, news are just setup accelerators. It's just that sometimes you get your trade stolen by news, like it did here. Drop your likes, people. Drop your likes. Let's get more people in this. We got CPI for dollar that was released, and we got euro rates that were released as well. It made these crazy moves. Right now we're trying to see if we'll have something later, or if we'll have something on futures as well. Because for futures, I sent out this for my community looking for longs on futures, right? I sent out this, and literally a couple seconds afterwards, we did a huge move of this liquidity, right? So my vision is being super good, but who cares about the vision if you can't execute it, right? So yeah, we just had this exact move being done. Not only this London low, but this inducement as well. So right now, there's no way I can position myself in this. I would be buying here if it was market open, because it's not. And it was the moves of the news, which is 1 hour previous to the market open. I'll have to wait for a second sweep into it, but I think we're just gonna go up from here as market opens. If not, if it goes down, then perfect. I can long and take advantage of the fact that I knew the longs will be taken. No, Wick, I didn't take the Australian dollar one. I called it out during the live. I was looking at it, but I was like, well, I don't want to be positioning myself during the live, but I'll put the case study here just so you guys can see. I don't know, did any of you took it yesterday or saw the same? I knew you were on it, right? Because I can't remember, but I know you, Wick, you're also doing like some high time frame analysis across multiple pairs, correct? So yeah, if you guys were to say H4 on Australian dollar, we just had a sweep of this major high time frame liquidity, and so then it was kind of a double sweep. If you go into the 5 minutes, you'll see some structure here, another structure here, and then it's also London close, which you can expect a retracement to at least the London session area, right? Because that's how London close works. It's mostly a retracement of the day. Welcome, people. Welcome. More people into it. Let's get more into this. Yeah, I was on it, but I'm only trading paper right now. Oh, why? Because of the funded accounts were blown, or just gathering more confidence. You can maybe even try to trade live money, even if it's small. Sometimes it can actually be, you can actually get more than just being stuck on challenges. But yeah, you know how to trade, man. You know how to trade, unless it's financial thing. Yeah. I get that. At the same time, you blew them kind of fast, though. You blew them kind of fast. So that was something psychological, maybe. Oh, okay. You can't really trade. Them like no brokers in that allow Nepal. Just like the prop firms are the only ones who allow, or what? Hey man, market's about to open. Drop a like, people. Come on. Only prop is legal here. Ah, that's crazy. Yeah, because it isn't exactly like capital gains. It's like more commission type shit. But yeah, oil. This motherfucker. It would have been a short double sweep, short on London close, and take the trend line. So sometimes it's all a matter of executing. Hey, you see it, you take it. So yeah, but sometimes it's better to just stay away. But yeah, because of these live streams, I'm trying to take a more safer approach. And also, I've been on a crazy run. I need to learn. Yeah, man, because you had the thing of being kind of like me, unconfident, right? Not doubting yourself, doubting the strategy, and you went from that to being like over trading, or so, or because like you think like sometimes you were to follow in the trap, and then you would re-enter because you thought it was still valid. When perhaps when you entered, like it was already valid, and now you're just trying to make sure you're right, or something. It can be a lot of things, but only you know the answer to that. Right, for futures, I'm looking for longs, of course, but I think this is just gonna go up from here. Let's see. We're like 5 minutes into the market open. Let's see, man. Let's get more people into the live, because then they will cry. Come on. Yes, people. Alright, I want to hit 20 likes today. Come on. What pairs are you guys looking at, by the way? What about you, Wick? What pairs are we looking at today? What looks interesting to y'all today? What y'all looking at? And if you want me to have a look at it to see if there's something, at least from my vision. But I'm curious, what you guys looking at today? Little energy drink. Just to give you energy for the stream. You know, we've been doing streams back to back, 3 hours each. On a fucking run, guys. So don't miss out. Being here, even if you just want company, like even if you don't need to learn, you just want company. You just have one screen playing the stream, one screen with your charts, and we just be here talking. but I'll still give you massive knowledge if you're here to learn. But if you don't type in the chat, I don't know. I can't guess what you need if you don't type in the chat. So make sure you type it in the chat. I'm not ultra famous. I can see every single message coming through, and I'll respond to every single one of you. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's get this up. All right. We're not here for dopamine. We're here for real trading as well. So yeah, just make sure you drop your questions in the chat, your pairs, and overall just conversate if you don't need advice. Right. And if you're new here, Tuesday we called out a winner. Yesterday we didn't trade, and but we did call some wins like this trade right here, and this trade on EU right here. And what's up, Ferdu? Where are you guys from, by the way? I know some of the people that are on this stream. Where they're from? Shout out Bangladesh. Shout out Nepal. Where are you guys from? I'll tell you if I like your country or not. Come on, guys. Make sure you drop your likes, all right? We're about to start another crazy day. Let's see if we can get some positions, all right? We're on 7 likes. Come on. Bring it up. For Australian dollar, there might be a repositioning, all right? You gotta get your win here. This is why you also, if you go for fixed risk rewards, you'll be good as well, because like, look, we sweep the liquidity, and in my prediction, we were to sweep this, right? But even if I took it, I would just be content with a 3R. Even not just because I'm not used to the pair, but just because it's my fixed risk reward. But because the stop loss is quite small, maybe I could have went for 5. But it's still London closed, the market is dead. I knew it would have to be overnight, so I didn't leave it at 5. But you can see how you would have still got it, right? But my reasoning is, if I would have went for the structure, and this would have been a 7.5, I would never get it, because as you can see, we're coming for this previous daily high, which would have been your stop loss. Or if you were at break even, you would be at break even. So this is the thing, you gotta perhaps even be on just fixed risk reward, so you know your profitability on paper. Okay, I have 40% win rate, 3R, that's profitable. Simple math. But if you have positions where you're going for 3R, then 5R, then 15R, bro, if you're going for 15R, what you trying to do? You trying to break the world record or what? Or are you that deep in drawdown? Just and the reason why why you need that 15R to get out of drawdown is the same reason why, like, the reason why you're in drawdown is because you've been going for that 15R, because you're being greedy, So yeah, that's the thing. Love from Bangladesh, yes sir. Yeah, I like taking fixed. Exactly. I mean, it's fixed risk reward, but we also keep in mind of the target. Like, if I know, let's say I traded this, right? And I know that the price will go here now, and my risk reward is 3. But I can see that until that liquidity, until the target that I assume price will go to, it's only like 180R that I can take. So I know I gotta at least refine my entry, my stop loss size, something, in order to come to this level and have a 3R. Or because I have my stop loss so huge, I have to kind of go for a smaller target, but at least 2R, bare minimum in the worst case scenario, But it doesn't mean, because like I know this target will get hit, that right now I gotta go for my fixed risk reward of 3, and then it's super greedy, See how much distance that is from the target? Because I know once we hit this, there's a possibility of short, and that reaction can cause my stop loss. So make sure you have a fixed risk reward, but it's also confluent to your vision of the markets and to your levels, because then you know, okay, I know that there's a possibility for price going here, which could have gave me a win, but because my stop loss is bigger, because something, you can't be too greedy, because you know as soon as we hit that level, we might reverse from there, right? Oh shit, we're already open on futures. Let's see. Probably market's probably gonna go up. Will I execute? No, because there's no setup here. The only region where I would execute, the only zone would have been here. But yeah, news too fast. Can't really execute, and market isn't open. What are we looking at, boys? What are we looking at? What you guys looking at today? Come on. I think we're going up on this. Can be shorts afterwards. Risky. I would prioritize longs on futures, especially because Nasdaq is still a bit far away from its higher time frame liquidity. We're probably gonna hit that today. We didn't hit tomorrow. Yesterday we were quite slow and we didn't have a position. But I was also looking for longs, right? If we were to be here a bit earlier and not that late, like I would take advantage of this move, of course. And I can also hold overnight, so yeah. As soon as it's a bit late in the London close, I just forget about it. Not even looking at the chart. This YM did exactly the sweep of liquidity that we saw the other day and went for the trend line. And right now it's going up, but I don't like these zones that much, you know. Oil trend line as well. We kind of saw the shorts, you know. It's a similar scenario to what's happening in the Australian dollar right now. We had a position, we had a short right here on the level that we thought it would give us the whole move. It didn't. This would have been a break even, right? But then price comes again, sweeps the previously high, sweeps it twice, and then goes. Which I think it's exactly what's gonna happen on Australian dollar right now. It's just that we're gonna come to it, sweep it, give it a double sweep, and then go for the shorts, because we're sweeping something on a higher time frame, something like this, right? What's up, people? What's up? I'm going to pray G, smash the market. Yeah. That's good. All right, man. Enjoy your praying. Pray to God, all right? You know, all wins go to God. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk, by the way. We got 8 people in the chat. You guys, feel free to comment what you're seeing today. I'll see everything that's going on in the chat. I can see shorts on EU, but it's risky because we might go higher from... that's the whole point why I didn't take the trade yesterday. All right, if you guys new here, I saw this yesterday. I called it out on yesterday's stream. So be here if you want some easy signals, but most importantly, if you want to learn. If you don't, bye. Go watch Mambo or some shit. So yeah, we can have shorts from here, definitely. But yeah, this overall strength right now, this is too visible. It can easily become a trap. Yeah, man. Yeah, I would just wait for a clear trap here. Something like it's doing right now. Good rejection, another sweep to it, and then go lower. If it's London close, I would perhaps take the risk. If we come to London close timing, give it like 1-2 hours. Another sweep of this, then maybe you can have the shorts. But maybe it's just gonna run to the upside. That's the risk to it. You know, because this sweep of liquidity overall was super good. Just because how mechanical it was to conflict to the strategy. But yeah, as we know, like even if you go at high time frames, you'll see the double sweep as well. You see price testing out the efficiency, meaning like and sweeping this. So it'll be in one sweep, and right now 2 sweeps. You know, just if you zoom out. So that's also good to see. So because of that, I think we have strength to go to the upside. Yo, come on, guys. You guys not active in this? I know today's being kind of slow, but hey, and you can also have the confluence of GU though. GU, EU has already swept the liquidity, right? And you're seeing shorts from there. But GU still hasn't taken this high, which gives you the whole like confluence idea that okay, EU is swept it once, anticipating a second sweep, which will be the trap. And then once GU sweeps this within a few minutes, it's perhaps you have the trap being executed on EU, you have a double sweep, and it's already come to London close, which GU can also only do one sweep and be good because London close doesn't require two sweeps. I don't know if I'm getting too complex in this. Let me know. I don't know if is the video laggy as well. Let me know. Are you going to trade S&P 500? Of course, Hector. Of course. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? And yeah, we're seeing futures. Seeing going to the upside, not executing on anything. We called out the longs in this. I was telling my premium, right? I want to see what the fuck. Somebody messaging me or what? We were seeing price coming down to it, sweeping liquidity right here or down below, and then going higher. It ended up doing exactly that, but during news, and right now it's just going up. And yeah, no way to execute it. Wait for the market open. Market's open right now. Let's see if it goes down. If it goes down here, might be able to execute here or even here. Might be able to execute on longs, but I think due to the proximity factor and the overall liquidity sweep on this, I think we might just do this. And then we might even continue or drop down from here. But it's going to depend a lot on NQ as well. Because NQ has a higher time frame liquidity that's just up here. That's building a lot of liquidity towards it. And I'm expecting it to go higher as well. Just that, let's see. Let's see. If we reject from this level, and I'm able to take advantage of the longs, meaning we sweep this, we do a whole trap in this level. Because imagine, a lot of people are now seeing this beautiful rejection from this level, they're longing for sure. But the question is like, will they be correct? Because we can trap everybody, and it will be good, and we can take advantage of the longs. And also, even if they get a win in here, you know that they have a huge stop loss. So until that liquidity, there will only be like 1 hour or something, right? They can get it for sure. I just want them to get trapped in order for me to get in the position, because I'm not gonna position myself here just for 1 hour, right? It's not that because I know where price is going that I can position myself. I gotta wait for my setup, have my setup in line, in order to actually take it. And you guys need to be mechanical as well. You see it, the checklist is all ticked off, you take the fucking trade, right? You don't hesitate, you don't question it, but you're not trading these bullshit ass movements that you think you know where price is going, but it has nothing to do with your strategy. You're having a huge stop loss, you're trading a 1-to-1, something like that, and you're just gonna eat your profits if you even have any, or put yourself more into drawdown. Yo, people, let me know what you're seeing. Let me know what you're seeing. It's kind of a boring day. Let me know what you're seeing. Leave your likes. Leave your likes. Let's try to get up to 20 today. Come on, people. Come on. And be active on the chat, man. Be active on the chat. I'm doing this for y'all. The more you guys show up, the more I want to do this. I want to show up on streams. So yeah, man, it's a patience game. It's a patience game. We're waiting for our setups. All right. That's why we're also up for these live streams. All right. It is to learn, not just to take signals, but even if you come just to take signals, we're still up. But you need to be patient. Because hey, if you want the dopamine, if you want the scalping, it isn't here. Yesterday we didn't take no position. So if you want to leave, Feel free to leave now. No. I didn't trade ES yesterday. ES is S&P 500 by the way. I didn't trade ES yesterday, but as you can see, I did trade. Yes, I did trade Monday, and I got myself a win on ES. And I also did trade Tuesday, which was on live. We took the trade live, okay, and got the win a couple hours after the live was done because the price was moving kind of slow. So yeah, for ES, we're up 6R for the week. So yeah, make sure you guys join. Make sure you take advantage, okay? And yeah, ES is looking good. ES is looking. NQ, I mean, if we get this, right? I see some people living. That's okay. But hey, don't come crying to me if I call this out and you miss it, right? I'm putting up my setups right here, giving out everything. Let me know if the stream is all good, if it's not laggy. Guys, make sure to ask questions. Get it all done. Like, I can see every single one of your questions pulling up. I can answer you. If there's any charts you want me to look at, if there's anything you're looking at, all good. I mean, really take advantage, guys. Might be all good, but if you guys not profitable yet, take advantage. Can be anything. Can be anything. Or just conversate, you know. Give out your ideas. What are you guys seeing? Don't just rely on my analysis. Make sure you also state your ideas. If I'm looking for shorts on EU, I mean, tell me why you're looking for longs. I'm not looking for shorts, by the way. I'm just okay. Okay, Wick. I don't know if you're still there, but we're doing it kind of right now. The trap. So maybe let's see. The trap or just going overall up, you know. Let's see. Okay. Okay, still serious about your shit. I mean, this could be a short as well. But that's the thing, right? When you have combinated pairs, you have to kind of not just do analysis on one pair, but kind of predict what the others will do as soon as we hit this. It's kind of like EU and DXY, for example. You have a liquidity on EU that you're patiently awaiting to get taken, and you have the liquidity underneath on DXY that you're patiently awaiting to get taken. And most of the times, both get hit at the same time. If we hit the liquidity on EU, but we haven't still hit it on DXY, then you can expect that EU will still deliver a trap in order to go to that DXY level, right? But sometimes it gets a bit more complicated. Sometimes it might be similar to like correlated pairs, such as EU and GU. You might have the setup already on EU, but GU is not already there, so EU might deliver a trap whilst GU gets to that liquidity, and then both can go down at the same time. It's things like that you gotta consider, right? So in this case, I'm looking at potential shorts in here because we're shipping all-time highs, a liquidity here that's the previous daily high, right? It looks like a clean trap as it just melted from here. The highs will get taken for sure, but then will there be a short position here? Who knows? Let's see how price reacts from it. But because that short could be possible, ES short could be possible. We also super close to its liquidity, but NQ, it's a bit more distant than that. It's a bit more distant than that, which means the shorts may play out. NQ might do something like this, let's say, but the shorts might be there, but NQ continues to go up and they continue to go up, and then you just get stopped out on the shorts. I hope you guys understand me here. I hope I'm not going too complex, but if you're here down to learn, then that's good. I'll not be explaining you what's a session, what's a pip. Like, I'm trying to tell you all things that will actually make you profitable. And also psychology, right? If you have any psychology questions, feel free to drop them below. If you're a profitable trader, I mean, if you want to get funded until the end of the year, make sure you drop a like. That shit works, I promise you. I drop a likes in my videos. Hey, I'm funded, boy. Boys, still have the Apex accounts nice and ready. If you want one of them, super cheap, 80% off. And even you can even trade these futures accounts. That's the crazy part. You can even trade these futures accounts on Forex pairs. For example, you cannot trade CFD because it's futures, but you can trade over the Forex pairs futures pairs, you know, because the CFD is following the future of the pair. Okay, so what I mean is, for EU, instead of going to EU FXEM, EU Oanda, you just type 6E, 6E, Euro FX futures. For GU is 6G or 6P. Well, just search for futures. I can't recall what is it. But yeah, you have Japanese futures, Japanese yen futures. And yeah, you can just pull up, it's the same chart. Actually, the CFD will follow this chart because it's the true market. This is the real market, by the way. Because if you see that your broker is doing some shady stuff, manipulation, if you think that you've been manipulated where price didn't actually went to, you can do two things. You can either like compare between brokers. You can do like, okay, you were looking at Oanda, it didn't take you out, but your broker did. You can look at FXAM, compare between brokers, or you can literally just go for the futures chart, and you'll see if you got like, if you would have really been tagged out here, because it's a real chart, and you can actually trade in these markets. As you can see, I'm on Apex right now, and I can literally trade EU. And the reason I'm saying that is because you have 80% off with Apex, and the accounts can cost like $20 for a 50K. Okay, so consider that. Can you also do the opposite? Right? I think I saw S&P. The opposite in what way you mean that? Because S&P is the same as ES. Yes. Because S&P is the index, and the ES is the futures that's tradable, replicating the S&P. Okay, because if I pull up the chart, you'll see S&P delivers a gap, but then opens on the New York stock, the stock exchange market in New York, right? And if I pull up the chart, you can see it's the same exact price action. These crazy lines you're seeing match with the blue font of market being closed, right? Because S&P will deliver a gap, and then will gap up or gap down depending on where market opens. And yeah, ES will continue to do its price action normally because it's replicating the pre-market action even. I think S&P is going to liquidate yesterday's highs. Yes, that's exactly what it's going to do, where it's most probable to do, because of also the proximity factor, right? It is a huge liquidity, super close to it. It will most definitely do it. It's just a shame that we couldn't take advantage of it, because I was actually looking to long it since the beginning. Let's see if we get some on NQ though. It seems that NQ it's a bit weaker today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing is, you can try S&P, but you can try the indices, but it won't be the same thing because then also the gaps and I personally can't do with the gaps because I need to know like where's Asia, where's London, you know, because sometimes it isn't enough and it's a bit too awful to see. But yeah, spreads are huge. That's also another thing. So that's why you got like these pairs to trade on. And it's a matter of testing, guys. Test out for yourselves how you perform on futures. For me, who was literally 5 years on Forex, 1 week into futures, got funded. How crazy is that? Yes, if ES sweeps the yesterday's highs and you're seeing something, then maybe potentially, depending on the reaction, there could be a short. There could be a short. I'm not saying it will, but it can. It's a probability, but it's a bit more risky because I would be prioritizing longs, right? And because of all I was saying, because like these markets like NQ are still looking to go like a bit more up. They're more distant to their liquidity than ES is to his liquidity, right? Okay, we're about to sweep it. Just have a look at UGU, right? Pulling up the trap. Keep me updated on this week. If I don't see anything, I trust you. You got a bit of my vision. Just give me an alarm. I say this AOEU is looking good, something like that. You know. Okay, so ES is currently breaking this. These are the same pairs. Okay, this is just ES mini and ES micro. It's just for the contract sizing, you know. Uh, if we do get some shorts, I don't know. Maybe I'll take it. I'll take it on the account that's like a bit down. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Um, but yeah, at the moment, not seeing anything really. It's four. Okay, it's still a decent timing. Like, and even if you go down, maybe you can sweep at least this to at least continue to go up and test this out. But this can also become a trap. That's why the short can happen from here. They can happen from here. And YM, sheesh, what a beast, man. Okay, so you see how ES and Dow Jones sweep their liquidity at the same time. Right now, it's a matter of seeing what NQ does, because NQ is still distant, right? So what will happen from here? Will we reject from this level, go down? At the same time, we go down on ES and Dow Jones because we set their liquidities, or we'll just continue to go up and NQ will also continue to go up in order to search for his liquidity, right? It's things that you gotta see, and it's things that you can use confluences to be aligned with other pairs. That's why sometimes you can avoid traps with this. You see, oh, these two pairs are super correlated between each other, but one has taken the liquidity, the other still hasn't. So maybe I won't jump in yet, which means it will deliver a trap, let's say, and they'll both continue to go up. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean you get trapped, but your trade would have been like a bit on drawdown, you know, because the other pair would go up or in the opposite direction of your trade. I don't know if you guys are understanding me. I'm going a bit too advanced, maybe. But let me know. Anything you want to ask, feel free. You know? Just please don't be a bitch. Please don't be a bitch. You're not learning anything. Okay, okay. This almost. Come on, guys. You guys seen anything? Okay. we having the previously high, the previously low on the XY being swept. There's a huge liquidity on the XY that I want to see get swept as well, down here. So this is confirmed to a U on what's happening right now. We got the sweep of the previous daily high. We're getting a trap. So right now, might be some possible shorts on you. But risky though, risky. But hey, even the risky trades we've been playing out, we've been saying, have been playing out. Okay? This yesterday, this EU yesterday, okay, it was all played out. So we do have to wait and see what Nasdaq does. Maybe, man. It's all a matter of like seeing the things at the moment. Like I can't say I'm not trading aggressively. I'm not having the liquidity right here, and like the position like this on a limit. You know, it's all a matter of waiting for a confirmation, waiting to see what price says, if it really wants to go down or not, or if there is a possible position from there. And if you're willing to take the risk, take the risk. You know. I don't know. It's being a bit strong. And this as well. There's nothing, nowhere to short this, you know, at the minute. But then if we stay here, we slow down, we'll build some structure around it, where we can position ourselves, and then it's London close, and you can have the retracement of the day. All right, London bullish, New York bullish, and of course London super distant to it. You can have the retracement of the day, like I was just saying, London close. I mean, we're few, but I'll give you more value than any of these guys that have 100k people following them. I mean, not on live, but like 6k, 5k. But I can't tell you what you need. You have to ask me in the chat, you know? I can't guess. So make sure, drop your likes as well in order to motivate me to continue to do this. If you enjoy them, leave a like. Invite your friends, you know? Yo, Jack, what's up? If you're the same Jack from Instagram. Could we see examples of your ideal smart money trap? I mean, you know about the Asia sessions, you know, right? So a perfect example will be just a liquidity sweep, some rejection from that level. Okay, let's say you have a breaker structure. Yeah, bro, what's up? Okay, so let's say you have some structure that made the sweep. So I guess in SMC world, you have the liquidity, right? You have the sweep of liquidity being made. You have price rejection from that liquidity, making a change of character or breaker structure, but that breaker structure ends up being a fake one. And this becomes a trap where most people position themselves. So then you have the sweep of liquidity. You go into the lower time frames, you wait for another sweep of liquidity, you wait for the second sweep, which I call it. You can either call it a second sweep or a smart money trap, because the liquidity was a trap overall for the support resistance traders. And then this was a trap for the SMC traders, right? So we wait for everyone to be taken out, and then it's when I position myself after everyone's been taken out. And also, because this was a trap, this can become a trap. Because smart money traders say, oh, we weren't actually bearish because we got taken out here. We're actually bullish, so let me long it because this also took liquidity, right? So then they get fucked on both sides. So like inducement, if there's two meanings of inducements, because some people call it inducement a sweep of liquidity. So yeah, there's two inducements, I believe. Because look, for me, from who I've learned, and I'm used to call inducements like fake highs, fake lows of like secondary ones, which will be this kind of, you have your order block and then you have your inducement and price test it and it goes the other way. For me, this is inducement. But there's some people which they call inducements the overall sweep of liquidity. Meaning, let me search for a sweep. they'll call this an inducement, like the lower point that swept the liquidity, if that's what you mean. And as you can see, we have the sweep of liquidity that was right here, the previously low, right? That was swept, but it was swept during London. So you gotta also factor in the sessions thing, which it gotta deliver. It gotta deliver a second sweep within the same session. Because if we're no longer on the same session, then yeah, it has potential to do a second sweep to it. Yo, what's up? We're 9 people. Drop your like if you're getting knowledge. Okay, thank you. So then we sweep once. If you can see, let me know if you can see. I can just see it by the candles, but I can lower the time frame if you want. We can see that we sweep London right here once. We go up, make a break of structure, and then sweep it again. Right, so this is the second sweep of it. This is a smart money trap into it. We get the sweep of liquidity, and after that we get another sweep to trap people. And this whole setup could have been it's a perfect setup for me because we get 2 sweeps within the same session, but it's one of those where it's stolen by news. Like I say, and I think I told you, like, news are just setup accelerators. So in this case, it's exactly that, but the news stole my setup because I cannot even position myself in this, right? Yeah, exactly. You learn well. Who's your mentor, Wick? Who's your mentor? And that shit correct. But nah, it's exactly that. An inducement for me is just something that has done nothing. It's a high or low that hasn't swept liquidity. How can you know the closest or most public point for taking liquidity? I mean, the closest is if price is close to it, It's very simple. The most probable, where the most amount of liquidity lies. You gotta tell yourself, because if it's a higher time frame liquidity, the more higher time frame, the more relevant, right? So boom, that's one point. If we're doing a lot of equal highs, the more equal highs, the more liquidity per se. If it's previously high, of course it's going to be more dominant than a session liquidity. There's a lot of things. It's super subjective to the shot, but the more you get to it, the more you learn, right? If you get the high time frame low, that's also building equal lows within the higher time frame. There's a huge amount of liquidity there. Because the more visible people can see of price rejection from the level, the more people will try to, let's say, have their stop losses there. Because that it's like that you anticipate liquidity. You think to yourself, where are people positioning themselves? And most people lose, so you gotta play in the counterpart. You gotta wait for them to be taken out for you to then take them. Any recent example from not news days? I mean, yeah, there's examples every single day. Features of you most likely for Forex, yeah. There's this one from yesterday that I called it out, but kind of risky. Wouldn't repay on that, and that's on the London close session. Which, if you're trading Forex, boys, look into London close session. I'm not telling you to learn anything new, but look into London close session. It's my most profitable session, and it's just incredible. It tends to be a retracement of the day, but people don't talk it a lot in the industry. For EU, it's been kind of dead over the next few days. Like, look, you see this red line? This is a sweep of liquidity. You have one sweep during news timing, and then you have a second sweep to it. But you can agree, you can argue that it's to trap people that's trying to play out the rejection of the news move, but it's the same thing if there's normal price action. We do a second sweep and then we go down. And I don't know if we did take this out on London close. It was an extra trap trend to it. Let me see. And this it just did a second sweep, first one sweep. Sometimes they do end up playing out the SMC trades of one sweep. For example, here you have Asia session, you have one sweep of it. There's also sweeping the not equal high, sorry, the previous daily low of the previous day, and it worked. It worked out. Then, but the other day, we swept something on London. We swept it again on New York, and then we did kind of a internal smart money trap inside of this. And here is kind of a good example of the smart money trap on Asia, right? You have the Asia being swept. You have one sweep, you have two sweeps, and then it's the market going down. But I don't like that example a lot. In here, previous daily high, getting swept once, getting swept twice, and then it goes the other direction. In here, you have it swept once. You can see how the candles, the wicks, make some breaker structure to the upside and then sweeps it again. I'm just going based off recent price action, even though it's a bit shit. But you can see how it works all over. And I mean, it's no news that smart money traders are not profitable in today's day and age. Let me just have a look at the charts. Yeah, ES is not rebounding from that level. We're 9 people in here, boys. Drop your likes if you're learning something. All right, we're 10. Come on. Keep this up. I got a question. We are about to get a sweep on GU, and the price has already done it like a double sweep on EU. We have done a high time frame trap on AU. Which one would you trade? Oh, if I have to put money on it, literally. Okay, so for Australian dollar, it's no different, right? We sweep a liquidity. We're still in New York timing of session, so we still gotta wait for a double sweep, right? Like I've drawn here. I've drawn here right here that we would sweep it and come down and sweep it again. Okay, so Jack, this is also the thing I was mentioning. The trap is here, the previous daily high. I think you know that they teach over the other guys things as well. I think they at least talk it in the videos, but they don't teach it in the mentorships, which is crazy. But yeah, we got the sweep right here, so you could say this is the external trap, the trap from on a larger scale. I don't want to say high time frame and confuse you, but like larger scale, let's say M15, and then you go down to the M5, M3, M1, you will see the smart money trap inside of that, following that sweep, inside of this price action, right? Because we can all see the liquidity is getting taken on a high time frame and price rebounding from it. But what makes you profitable is the execution on it. Because sometimes you can see the sweep of liquidity. Everybody can see it. The SMC traders can see it. What differentiates yourself from them is how you catch it. You know, because price will give you a breaker structure there. Everyone who position that breaker structure, sometimes it goes, sometimes it doesn't. More times it doesn't, and it does a trap into it. I'll get to your questions, everyone. I'm just getting one by one. Don't worry, I'll see everyone. I'll check on everyone's question. And now GU still hasn't done it, you know. GU still here, and the thing is, GU as a higher time frame target, which is even stronger than EU. All right, it has this equal high on the H4. Okay, so it's even more of a magnet, and EU also has it. EU also has it, but it's more distant. And when it's more distant, then you're more risk-free, because price can still retrace a bit and you can get a win based off that retracement. But the more close we get to a liquidity and you try to go against it, the more likely you're going to get stopped out. So I would say due to the proximity factor, GU is way closer to his liquidity, right? And here price doesn't have to test out nothing. This has already tested out this. So we can just sweep this, continue, but we can sweep this, the level that we're seeing, give off a reaction, sweep this, give off a reaction, then that reaction can be enough for you to get a win. And come test out this, and then go back higher. Or deliver a smart money trap because it's too visible, right? You also gotta factor in the fact that it can be too visible, Jack. If something's too visible, too good to be true, probably a trap. Let me know if the stream is not lagging, if everything's perfect. What's up, Ferdouz? What's up? September to EU. Yeah. Yeah, so remember, after the sweep of liquidity, there could be an additional trap, and if even if that happens, you gotta factor in the sessions. That's why you see me using a session indicator, and wait for a second sweep within the same session. Because there's people that only trade one session. There's people that only come to New York and they won't get trapped on the second sweep if London has already made one. Right, so gotta trap people inside in the same session. But yeah, I would advise you to have a look at my channel. There's like a 2.5 hour long video where I'll explain my strategy, and I don't think it would be like too damaging for you, because I usually say don't try to learn another strategy and stuff, but it isn't another strategy, just like more deep into it per se. I mean, have a look, decide for yourself, because I see the market the same way, in a sense of like seeing the Asia sweep strategy, but you also got to factor in like it's not only Asia session, it's also London session, it's also New York session. The sessions liquidity, it isn't just simply just London, it isn't simply just Asia, and it's not only liquidity, right? Will you wait for a double sweep on AU? Even though the XY has already done the trap on the XY. That's true. That's another thing. Forex, yeah, you would need to wait for a double sweep, but these pairs can be different, right? These pairs don't deliver as many traps as EU and GU do. So that's the thing. As of now, there isn't even much structure to go based off. I like to place myself on some M5, and it's not even M5. The video called just go to my recent video. It's like a 2.5 hour one. It's like my system or so. I don't know if you'll find it on YouTube because of that, but I got a playlist that's called Trading, and you'll see there's a 2.5 hour video. I mean, if you're subscribed or not, there is a trailer of it on the channel. My guy Ferdouz. Yeah, we're continuously going up. Right, we can have this right here. We're sipping the previous market open structure right here, delivering a trap, going up, because this was a trap. This can become a trap, right? But it also tests out this. So let's see, there could be some shorts in here just for this move at the same time that we are on the highs of this liquidity, and there could be a short, there could be a reaction. But I'm not trading it. I'm not taking the risk. It doesn't even look that good, but it can happen. Are you still in here, Hector? Yo, Kavi, what's up? What do we have here? Yo, boys, leave your likes, man. Leave your likes, so you motivate me to do more of these. We're on 10 likes. Let's get this to 20, and you guys have 80% off on Apex if you use my code Dylan. All right, that's like $20 for a 50K. Okay. Hector is still serious. Let's see who's serious in here. US 30 going crazy. I mean, everything going crazy as far as US markets. Let's see. I don't personally trade US 30. I did do some crazy trades on US 30 when I was doing competitions on Forex challenge pro firms. Yeah, man. It is going crazy, like the others. I mean, the US 30 is like Dow Jones, so it's the same as this one. But I have a friend that trades futures. He told me to look into this pair, and so we're looking at it. As he said, it's better than NQ and ES. So we'll see about that. But I mean, all of these are correlated, of course, because it's U.S. market. But then it's a matter of trading which one is looking the best at the day, which one's sweeping the best liquidity, and you just choose the best looking setup out of that. We did call the longs, all right? We're prioritizing longs. I did call it out in my group, looking for longs in futures, something like this, and it did it right on the CPI news release. So yeah. And as far as the trades yesterday, I got a student that got the EU one, which I called out. Did I leave it right here? Yeah, yesterday I had this trade on EU. I had a student that actually took that. But yeah. What we seeing, boys? Hit my TP a few seconds ago. Okay, you longed it. That's fucking good. Let's fucking go. What about you guys? You got what you seeing? I'm not super famous, as you can see. You can drop your questions down below. You can drop something in the chat, something you're seeing. I will ask your question. I can see every message pulling up. All right, don't be scared. Yeah, awesome, Jack. Have a look into it. It's a whole video about my journey, my strategy, the psychology lessons. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be psychology that's gonna break through, make you break through that profitable stage. You know. Okay, looks like we can maybe do a second sweep on ES right here and have some structure to position ourselves. Is this fucking thing fucking bugging or what? Because we go from 6 watchers to like 12 watchers and then like back to 6. Or are people just pussy? Or are people just not serious? Right? So we've been calling out this stuff. But you need to wait. This ain't no scalping shit. This ain't no entertainment shit. Right? You're either here to fucking win on the long term, or you're here for short gains and short failures. Okay, GU seems to be doing it. Right? GU seems to be doing it. The XY. Yeah, you can consider this like, it's a second sweep, third sweep. It's getting a bit complex, right? It's still a bit distant from the liquidity, so you can still think about some longs. I mean, you can't trade the XY, but you know what I mean. EU, yeah, just going up, you know. Maybe you can use this as your short entry. You can use this low structure to position yourself right here. But yeah, what time is it? Okay, it's still like 4:15 UTC plus 2. So London close starts at 5 UTC plus 2. So if in like 1 hour we stay around here, we don't do too much, and we just do a breaker structure, maybe you can catch the shorts for sure. But you gotta be careful, because London close, you don't need to wait for a trap. But if we're still in New York, you do need to wait for the trap. So if the trap doesn't happen, like, yeah, be aware of that. Because until it's London close, you still gotta wait for that trap. And London close is gonna come in 1 hour or so. New people, leave a like. Most importantly, leave a question. Be active in the chat. Ask something. If I give you value, you leave a like. Fair exchange, you know. Okay, for the new people here, called out this yesterday, but didn't trade it as they were slightly risky. But for the trades that we did take, we're still up for the live streams. We're on the third live stream so far. Okay, I need to keep repeating myself because there's new people that joining in, and yeah. There's nothing on futures. I mean, so far. Let's see. Yeah. What are you guys seeing at the moment? I know this will make people get out alive, but I'm not seeing much so far. The only thing I'm seeing, okay, if I can keep you here, is perhaps some shorts. Perhaps some shorts. This low might still be valid, alright? You might still get your longs from here. Until there, you can get a win on shorts. But that's maybe, and it's not right now, okay? I'm not yet positioning myself. But yeah, this is the only thing that I wouldn't even trade it, to be fair, like that. It's a bit risky. It's a bit risky, especially to do it on live. Especially, I know that there are people watching and they will take the risk. But if you were to take the risk when I don't, you still get paid off. You still be well paid off, you know? Come on, guys, come on. Let's run up the likes. Come on, come on. This movement, this trade I didn't take, it was stolen by news. If there was a news at the moment, meaning price would be slower, and I could have actually got a trade that was like, that had a lower small stop loss size. I could have gotten a win, could have gotten in, but because it did all of this in 1 minute, nah, no way to position myself, no way to take it, and no way I'll be positioning myself with a 29 pip stop loss size. Yeah. All right. Coming to London close, I'm gonna tell you possible trades from here, possible setups, but all risky. Keep in mind. EU and GU short, and ES short. Potential ones, but even then, super risky. Super risky. Nasdaq is acting slow, and it's the one where it has the most amount of liquidity to the upside. How would you like to execute in terms of time frame? SLTP, M5 candles, but can be basically M1 structure. You know, I can just see it by the candles. Like this, for example. I mean, this is not a good example because it's breaking afterwards. Just like here, you have the liquidity being swept. You have 1 week that sweeps the liquidity. You have another week, and then I position myself. I have a stop order above that wick. That's the previous week from the wick from the candle that did the sweep. I look at it more on M5. I like to do it on M5. But if I reduce it to the M1, you'll see the same sweep. You see the structure of the sweep. Whoop. Fuck. Right, you can see it's kind of a structure here. It's kind of this structure, but you can also consider it as this. And then I'll find it a bit right here, but on Forex, I tend to have a stop loss size of 10 pips, around that, 5 to 15. I mean, right now, I used to trade with 5 pips stop loss, but then I was noticing that I was missing a lot of the setups. A lot of the setups was running without me, meaning I wasn't getting tagged in on my limits. So I started position myself on stop orders. And since then, because of that, I'm sacrificing a lot of risk reward because I'm getting a bigger stop loss size, right? But at least I'm on the move. I'm in the move. And before then, when I was positioning myself on limits, because I had a smaller stop loss, I could have went for 5R. Right now, most of the times I just go for 3. Unless I have like a small stop loss size, I can see price going for a 5R, and maybe I'm trying to pass a challenge in one go. I can go for a 1 to 4, 1 to 5. Yeah, at the moment my max is 10 pip stop loss. Yeah. I can see that being good. You know, it's conflict to your strategy. But I don't know if you feel like you miss a lot of the setups, like price runs without you, or it often comes to your limits. Because I was missing a lot at the time. S&T on Nasdaq 5 minutes, perhaps leaving its historical highs match. Oh, I was thinking, oh, yo, Hector is getting advanced. He's seeing a smart money trap, but I think you mean like the divergence, TGR and all the other future traders see. Uh, you mean like Nasdaq making lows and then making yeah, man. I mean, SMT for me it's Marmor Trap. I just use the letters to name Marmor Trap, but I know future traders use it as divergence. Don't worry, man. That's the advanced confluence. I mean, it's not the most crazy shit in the world, but like every single time someone asks a technical question to me, it's always about the same thing: smart traps, smart traps. How can you identify smart traps? How can you avoid them? How can you trade them? Because everyone trades SMC, everyone trades ICT, right? Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you mean though. What are you saying? NQ will go up, or will go down to leave these highs on ES? Right. You mean Red Pill, my mentor? How do you know? How do you know about that guy? I didn't know. I didn't know you spoke French, Wick. No, he actually started the stop orders as well, but sometimes he does. He still does limits from time to time. If I think if he misses out on it, but I'm not really. I'm not really. Obviously, you're gonna know. I don't know, man. I've mentioned in a bit, I think, but you know, you're not even French, so. Uh, but yeah, I'm not super apart with this current trading, you know. He's a bit shady in some ways. In French, yeah, future, of course you are. All right, people, let's get to 10 likes, man. Come on. Are we really for watching or what? Come on, man. Don't be a pussy and leave the stream, man. We might catch something. And then you don't want to be crying, right? Nah, but on a serious note, I don't know about today. I don't know about today. Right? 4:30. It's getting close to London close. How we doing? We're doing fine, man. We're doing fine. Division is on point. Division is on point. Tuesday we had break even loss TP called out on live. Yesterday we didn't have no trades, but we did call out some risky positions that some of you could have taken. I mean, if it was confidence to y'all, I call out this, which was risky, and I didn't want to take it on stream, but I had a student that took it, that saw it by himself. That's how you know it was confident to the strategy. And we also saw this short on Australian dollar, which would also be a win. That was crazy. Win on futures Tuesday. This could have been 2 wins on Forex yesterday. And today the markets are not looking that nice just because of the CPI move. I mean, the CPI move could have cleaned the charts and stuff, but The what the CPI did do, it was still my setup. Yo, we got the Nepal boys all here, man. What's up? What's up? Leave your likes, boys. Leave your likes. Leave your motherfucking likes so I continue to do this and continue to educate y'all, but also give you some signals. Come on. Come on, people. If there's something, I'll show y'all. I'll show you here. Even pull up my. If it is futures, you'll see me take the trade live, and you see my P&L and everything. But if it's forex, then I take everything on my phone. But you'll see the position. You'll see the position regardless. Everything is real. We have this prop firm account that's slightly negative, but the rest is all up, man. We're just waiting to get another firm account on this. Yeah, Charlie Kirkman. Like people are just pussies. People are just bitches. I don't know, man. The leftists can't even keep up in a debate. They can't even debate. They'll just go straight to violence. But then the right people are the violent ones. It is what it is, man. I don't know if that guy that shot him was trying to get some blue-haired bitch pussy. I wouldn't even risk for that, man. Most of them look like fucking Hulk Hogan. I don't know, man. That's just fucked. And it's the same for me. I have one hater here on the channel. Like, I don't know, man. If you hate someone, like, first of all, if you hate someone that you've never met, that has never done anything to you, like, you're a bitch, man. You're a bitch. Like, you might disagree with someone. Some people like dislike Donald Trump. Right? You might not like Donald Trump, but like, you're not even in America. You're disliking someone that doesn't even know you, that hasn't even done anything to you. Like, you're just a bitch, man. And if you're complaining, if it's taking your mind, if it's taking, man, you're just a bitch. You're just a bitch. And that hater that I've got in on the channel, he like hates me. I've never done anything to him. Never even scammed him. I wish I did. Nah, just kidding. But like, I never ever done anything to him. I don't know him. He just hates me for being me, right? You can't please everybody. But instead of just not watching my stuff, he hates me, but he watches my stuff. That's being a bitch, man. That's being a bitch. Not for the hate, but like, if you hate me, why are you watching me? Right? If I don't like something, if I don't like, I would just not watch it. I would just not do it. So yeah, RIP to Charlie, man. I didn't realize, but there was two SMTs on Nasdaq, and two SMTs formations held very up well on the Nasdaq. I mean, bro, even the people that trade SMT, I don't know, man. I don't know if they will be comfortable with this price action. If that's what they see, calm. If you mean like these lows, like respecting the structure or something, fine. But like, I don't see anyone being content with this. They might be longing here towards that liquidity, but this price action ain't it, really. Bro got more haters than supporters. Who? Charlie, or are you talking about me? Outside of, oh, okay. I mean, if it's outside, I don't know what you mean, man. I know you mean like, uh, oh, probably maybe the news move. I know you mean like before the market open. But yeah, because I don't use divergence SMT, I don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't mean I'm unprofitable, okay? Some of you guys need to calm down. If you don't trade ICT, you're not profitable, man. ICT is the only stuff that work. Exactly. Jay guys, what you guys trading? You trading anything? Is anyone in any positions? I mean, don't be scared. Don't be scared and take advantage to learn. Tell me what position are you in or what did you take, and we'll have a look at it. I'll examine it in my own vision and give you my thoughts on it. But just know that I know any strategy can work, right? I'm not a ICT dick sucker. Not yet. Okay. The market is a bit dead. I wouldn't be surprised if any of you didn't take anything. I know someone, Cavi, that was here. I don't know if he's still here. He got a win on US 30. Shout out to him. I know if you guys had losses as well. Any gold traders here? Gold not looking the best. We had a sweep of London. Could have maybe long it from there. I mean, you have a sweep of previous daily low right here, as you can see. One sweep, two sweeps. The London sweeps the previous daily low. The New York sweeps the London that sweeps the previous daily low. Right, and sometimes gold does a second sweep, sometimes gold does only one sweep. In my opinion here, there's only one sweep because this sweep was the only sweep made during New York session. Okay, even though we did sweep the major liquidity twice. Perhaps not gonna go too advanced into that. You can watch the rest of my channel, or I may go into that if you guys be active on the chat. And if I give any value to y'all, make sure you like. Make sure you like. Or if you just need any help with your trading, 12 likes, let's fucking go. Keep up the likes, boys. If you need any help with your trading, don't hesitate and just look in the description and go message me on the Instagram. Tell me what you're going through, right? If you guys need help, feel free to drop it in the chat as well, or message me directly in Instagram. Because we all go through something. Trading, it isn't easy. It isn't easy. Don't need to act like we're all strong, we're profitable, whilst we're not. Right? It's gonna take you years that way. A lot of the problems I see is people having an ego, you know. And then you waste years, and then you finally choose to go to a mentor, right? And there's no shame in having a mentor either. Just take the faster way. It's even the opposite of that. It's actually smarter. Like, I've gotten a mentor. Everyone that I know that's profitable had a mentor. I once I once saw a guy, a French guy, of course, had to be French. He said he didn't learn from no one, not even YouTube videos. He learned by his own, just him and the charts. And instead of like having like what normal people would call like the terms like breaker structure or something, he fucking named the terms like fucking anime things. So where you and me would see a breaker structure, he would see a Naruto Rasengan, and then he would wait for the Susanoo and Kamehameha to be formed, and then he was short. That's exactly what how he was explaining it, bro. And of course, he was a scammer. He wasn't a trader. They'll be fooled by that. Right. Market super slow, man. Super slow. What you guys seeing, man? You guys seeing anything? this in the sky. So yeah, everything flying. So I think it's a matter of waiting for London close, which will be in 20 minutes, but it can be like 1 hour of good action during London close, and then we'll start to have the retracements of the day. You know, the only thing is, well, we did kind of do a double sweep in this, because on London close for futures, it tends to do a smart money trap on futures, whereas Forex it doesn't, but on futures yes. So that's something to look out. But ES has already done it so far, the double sweep, let's say, and it kind of builds you some structure for you to place yourself, I guess. It's still a big stop loss. Okay, guys, hold up a minute. Just going to the toilet. Be right back. Don't leave. All right, we didn't lose no one. We in fact won someone. All right. If that somebody's watching, leave a fucking like, man. Leave a fucking like. So we continue to do these and continue to all call out trades because we're still up for the live streams. Which indicator I'm using? I'm using my own indicator, which is mostly like a sessions one for what I use. It's like 21, but I only use I use a few things, but most importantly the sessions itself on the background and the kill zones. But you cannot get it. I only do it. I only give it to my students, as it is a private one, and you actually need the whole script for it. And even if I wanted to, I couldn't put it public, as TradingView would directly ban it, because.
O que você quer saber sobre Sueli?
Shut up. Because even if I was to put it public, TradingView would ban it, as it's like 20 indicators in one, as it would be pointless for you to get the TradingView Premium, because that's mostly what they want, is like people to put multiple indicators and buy the premium. But don't get discouraged by it. Like you can just pull up some indicator that's just session indicator or something, or kills on ones, and still be fine. You don't need this one, you know. The most important thing is just to learn. Just to learn. And this indicator is just to make the charts clearer to me, to see where the stuff was at. It doesn't give me any indications of buying or selling, right? You should be the best indicator you can have, right? let's see who's smart. What is the best indicator? Let's see who's smart in the chat. What is the best indicator in trading? Is it the sessions? Is it the kill zones? What's the best indicator? Let's see who's smart. Let's see who's smart. Come on, guys. Put your dick on the table. What's the best indicator? Y'all waiting for me to give the answer or what? Y'all don't have the balls? Or the brains to know it? Session is not. It's a good indicator, but it's not the session. Volume, everything else, you can get it yourself. Nah, it isn't the volume. Come on, guys. The best indicator you can have in trading. I'm using it right now. No, it's not Fibonacci. All right, I'm gonna give y'all the answer. The sentiment. Nah, there's just a minor confluence into it. The best indicator you can have in trading is your eyes, guys. It's your eyes. Right? No bullshit indicator. You gotta read price by yourself. RSC, fuck that. RSC is even like a late indicator. It's not even in live markets. It's based on previous price action. Don't say the chart. Nah, it isn't the chart. I mean, kinda. The best indicator you can have is your eyes, guys. Your eyes, you know? You gotta be able to read price by itself. Like I do with the liquidity. The indicator, the session indicator, is just to make it seem clearer. That way I don't have to look myself at the times. I still do, but like with if I don't have the indicator right here, it would just be like a naked chart. But then I would have to be looking at where it's at and stuff. But yeah, the best indicator you can have is your eyes. You guys are all wrong, man. You guys are all fucking wrong. Let's fucking go. One more like. Let's try to hit at least 15 likes, guys. Come on. Come on, at least that. If you're watching this and still haven't left your like, I mean, what it takes to you for you to leave me a like. All right, we lost someone because I'm asking for likes. Man, to get these eyes, nah, you need to kill your best friend, man. You need to get that Sharingan, you know? But yeah, it is true. You need hours of backtesting in order to get those eyes. But yeah, man, if you still haven't put your like in the video, comment in the chat what would it take for you to leave a like. If it's a win, I'm not sure I can give you that at the moment. We can try to gamble on some, but I won't. I won't. You're free to do that. Okay, so we're pulling up to London close. Might have a second sweep to this. And maybe you can have something like this. Depending on where the high is gonna be, that sweeps this. Right, maybe you have some structure. And then you can anticipate that we can maybe go towards here. Or the whole thing. But yeah, it depends on your stop loss size. Depends on where 3R will be and what you need. I don't really like the structure here, the lows that's making. There's not much to place ourselves in this. If you were to place yourself on the shorts. This 2R trade, I didn't took it. It's just something for me to see. It was a trade stolen by the news, and the trade wouldn't even be like a 28 pip. It would be some structure that would have been formed here somewhere, and it would even like 15, 10 pips, 5 pips, something like that, and I would be having more than a winner by now with just regular price action, not even with the news. Then Australian dollar seems like it's not gonna give anything. Yes, this would be risky as fuck if you had a trade right here just on this structure, super small. And even, but this is also being kind of huge. Nah, I think isn't. And NQ can just like continue to go up, you know, it can continue to go up, break this, sweep this high time frame liquidity during the night or tomorrow or some shit. You see how we know that this will get taken, but price is building traps to it, is building more liquidity to it. It's going there and bouncing off, going here, bouncing off, and you can see how it goes down. But that's good. That means we can get like more longs. We have more chances of taking the longs. It's just that yesterday we couldn't take advantage of this because it was too late. Today, this was too early. You know, it was on news even. So no way to position yourself here. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a no trading day again. But not trading is also trading, guys. Right? I know some of you come to these live streams to get that dopamine. You have some crackheads. Some crackheads for positions. But hey, you can actually lose in trading. So remember, rule number 1 is preserving capital, and 2, actually scale it. I mean, and you're talking to the guy that is a bit slightly negative, but then everything is up. Oh, everything is up, and these are funded accounts, right? These 2 about to be passed, right? I'm maybe putting the only account that's in drawdown to just because it's a riskier day. If there's something, I'll place it on that. I'm not gonna place it on the others that are just about to get passed, you know. That would be a bit dumb. No, I'll get the funded quick, but like I'll make sure it's good trades that are on it. Like I'll trade aggressively, but I'll make sure the trades are at least decent. You know, and if it doesn't mean because the account is almost getting funded, then I want to be trading. I gotta be trading. I gotta pass it the faster I can and start to trade the funded. Look, guys, I've passed a funded account like last week. This one, still at zero. Why? Because I'm rotating between accounts. It's the turn of the other accounts to trade, and I'm just waiting for safe setups to put on it. It's a funded. And even this, it's like being on profit like since last week or last 2 weeks. It's still not yet there is turn to be traded on, and I'm looking for something good to be traded on. Because even if I waited for a good setup, it doesn't necessarily mean it will be a winner. But it has a high probability of being a winner. But if I pull up some bullshit on this, then I'll just be eating the profits. But that's what some of you guys would do. Oh, I'm already in profit, so whatever. Let's just do it. Boom, boom, boom. And then all the hard work you did for this 3-hour win, you give it back on 3 bullshit trades that end up being losers. Okay, so I don't know. We might pull up tomorrow, and I'm gonna say, yeah, I called out these shorts, you know. But whatever. Even today, with that EU win, with that Australian dollar that could have been a winner, right? That I called out right here on live, and you can go check because the footage is all there. It's still on YouTube, the footage from the previous live streams. But I won't even get mad. I'm not even mad at it. I saw it. I decided not to take it. And I knew it could be a winner, but I also knew it could be a loser. I just decided to stay out because it was risky. Who is still here on the live, man? Who is still here on the live? Come on. Is it still the same people that's talking? Gio hasn't done the second sweep to this. So this risky position doesn't exist yet. This doesn't exist yet. Yo, the Nepal boys. Everything cooled down over there? Is stuff now good or what? Are y'all still chasing the prime minister? Or what was it? He probably already out of that bitch. Shout out Hector. But are you guys are on the capital as well, right? You guys are like literally in that madness, like close to that madness. He resigned. He didn't resign. This is just like, like ran away. Nah, you resigned, but not in the formal way, right? But yeah, right now that you're leaderless, like, psh, my, but it won't be like 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 terrorists leading the stuff. But it might be a bit complicated because if it like rebels and stuff. I went there during the protest. Damn. You were also mad at him? You resigned in formal way and ran away. Oh, okay. But the thing was because he wanted to censor social media, right? And then then the people discovered that he was in corruption. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. But damn, you went to kick some ass, Wick, huh? You probably threw a Molotov in the Parliament building. Crazy ass. I'm just playing. Yeah, it's fucked, man. It's fucked. Well, I don't know if AU would do this, and you can have some structure to police yourself. It's more like people were exposing politicians. Yeah, exactly. And try to ban it. Yeah, exactly. Censorship doesn't always mean bad, you know? Sometimes it can actually be good. Especially in the West, they try to censor violent things, censorship this, censorship that. But then they actually saying like censorship of these things, and it's actually censorship of reality, censorship of freedom of speech. But then they say they're democratic, and want democracy and all that. But meanwhile, they're censoring people and censoring ideas that don't convey to them. We will talk about this in detail once we meet. I mean, I was gonna pull up to Nepal, but how am I pulling up now? Now it will be all good. But definitely not pulling up now. even with winter, even if everything was good. Yeah, bro, yeah. Yeah, it gets too violent. And in that side, in the pens, like it might have been violent, it might have been too violent, but then there's also people which I don't know because it's a different situation. But in France, like the motherfuckers take advantage of any revolution to just like fuck things up. They don't even care about the cause of the protest, or they're not even protest for the protest itself. They're like just causing damage because they want to. But maybe there was different this time. But perhaps some percentage was like on that. Like I want to break stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can see. I can see. In France, they fucking dumb, man. In France, for example, PSG was playing in the final. PSG won. Like they broke the whole city. Like they rioted all over, destroyed the whole city, and they won. So imagine if they were to lose. But yeah, it's just a third world country over there. It's even worse than you guys. Sure. Okay. Ah, yeah. Yeah, man. Y'all gotta escape. Y'all gotta escape. I don't know if you guys. Let's imagine like you guys are super profitable. Like, are you staying in Nepal? Are you staying like full time in Nepal, or are you guys traveling, or all criminal legal nomads? Damn. And question to anyone on the chat as well. Where are you from? And if you were to become profitable, would you still live in your country like full time? Or would you live in it full time but be traveling a lot? Or will you just move into another location? And what would that location be? Or if it's multiple locations? Yeah, traveling but staying here? Okay, okay, okay. Trade like market here. You would open you away yourself? Like building a business or whatnot? Bands you maybe could, but at the same time you in those type of things you need like a huge certification like on the financial markets and all that stuff, but I don't know how it works specifically. I'm from Mexico, but I don't know. But Mexico is a cool spot. Mexico is cool, a cool spot. Depends though. I gotta check out Cancun, uh, Playa de la Carmen, something like that. I met some people here who trade from here, from Dubai and all. Yeah, exactly. But they didn't like did the whole revolution of like bringing live trading to Nepal. They just took it from somewhere else. Like they went to Dubai, got their got their uh, got their brokerage from Dubai, and they just trade from those. Like they say here, but trade through a company. Yeah, exactly, exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, Yeah, so you'd have to do that or some shit. And then it depends if taxes are fucked over there, then you would move to Dubai as well. If if it aligns with your likings, with your goals. Yeah, because in Dubai, also compared to the rest of the world, you can just stay there 3 months, whereas the rest of the world you gotta stay like 6 to make it count as the to make it count for the taxes. Yo, we got Thomas in this bitch. What's good, broski? You, it's super late for you, isn't it? What are you doing here? Say what's up to the legends, guys. We got we got Thomas in the building, in the chat. I mean, the guy that's in Bali, man. Hey yo, don't spoil for the guys. Don't spoil for the guys. Don't spoil. Trading Nas. Okay, okay. I bet you eating off some longs. All right, you eating off some nice longs. You probably got a sniper in, right? Probably had a limit on that CPI move. I mean, guys, if you haven't, go check Thomas' channel, man. He's currently living in Bali, dropping out some quality vlogs for y'all, some inspirational shit. Yeah, man. Let's see. See if we can get some. Yeah, Wick. Maybe. You know, maybe. Nah, love Asia, love Asia. I just blew my funded account today. Yo, what happened, man? Argent, are you Albanian, man, by any chance? Still good, floating around. All right. That's awesome. Not CPI after. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's why you have a huge stop loss, maybe. That's good, man. Yeah, man. Going to Asia soon. Going to Asia soon. But hey, not only Malaysia, but yeah, lots of places. I fucking knew it, man. I fucking knew it. I'm good with this shit. I'm good with this shit. I had a guy, uh, had a friend that was from Albania as well. That was called Argent. I mean, you can be from Albania, also from Kosovo, you know. But man, how did you blow your funded account? What did you trade, or was it because of the CPI move? Were you in the CPI? Did you got tagged because of it, or what? Because the price action hasn't been the best today. It has either ran in a single direction because of the CPI, or it has been kind of, I wouldn't say stagnant. Stagnant for NQ. The others have just ran. But for me, it's no possible trades from here. No liquidity gets swept. The way we read my name, I thought you were Albanian for a second. Yeah, man. Yeah, we out here, man. Nah. Yeah, with CPI. Maybe weren't you aware of it, or were you like taking the risk? Like even on the funded, even if you were to get profit, shut up, man. Motherfucker, call me Bangladeshi. But man, even if you were on profit, like what would the CPI do? You know, like they wouldn't pay you the full amount. Maybe they would give you like 40% of the profits, 30%. Maybe they would like cancel your account either way because you can't trade high impact news. So like, were you trying to get greedy, or were you like not aware there was CPI? You didn't close it beforehand. That's fucked, man. That's fucked. But I mean, look, it happens. Don't demotivate yourself, you know. We go back again, man. We go back again. I mean, go do that shit, man. Much love, man. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. See ya, man. See ya. No. Yes, sir. Always dropping game, boys. You just gotta stay in here, man, and leave your likes. Leave your likes. Let's go until at least to 15, man. Let's go at least to 15. If you need some knowledge, just put it up to the chat. I'll give it to you, and in exchange, you can leave a like. Man, peace, man. Peace. Much love, Thomas. No, bro, I was trading GJ. I didn't saw news for GBP or GY. Ah, okay, yeah. The USD is so impactful that it impacted those. Let me have a look at the chart. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy for a pair that's not related. That's why you didn't have no like warning for news and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I feel you, man. I feel you. That's painful. That's painful. That's painful. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool that we got some Albanians in here, man. Sometimes it's crazy the places I get people seeing my stuff from. Got even people from Syria, Sudan. You know, crazy places, crazy places. Where are y'all from, by the way? If you're watching this and you still haven't typed in the chat, I don't know where you're from. Type it in. Let us know where you're from. But I entered for short, so my bias wasn't bad, right? And I'm from Kosovo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know my shit, man. I know my shit. You know? Psh. You see that, guys? That's called motherfucking culture, man. GBP, GPY. I wouldn't touch it either way. Okay. Oh no, I have some line joining here from the past. This not. I'm seeing longs though, my friend. I'm thinking the longs are better. I mean, we have a sweep of this, but it's overall building a lot of highs. I would say like all of this, like building a resistance over here that would just get tagged out soon and then go the other direction, or it would just continue. Let me have a look. Okay, we had the trend line over here. Okay. And but yeah, we can look for shorts until this level. I mean, after we sweep this, our inside this range, I don't like it a lot. I'll just do this resweep on GU. Okay. We'll have a look at it. But yeah, it's also building a trend line. And if we look internally, I don't like. I'm not liking this chart a lot, to be honest. No, I'm not seeing anything for my setup. You know, for my type of strategy. Uh, yeah, yeah. Like I'm zooming out, like seeing like 2 weeks. I don't see much trades for me. Maybe some shorts in this case, but yeah. Yeah, I don't like the overall zone. Maybe because of the CPI. After this, I would try to short it. Yeah, there's like one sweep, let's say, in New York, and then the second one, the trap, it would be CPI, and that would be good. That's when I would short it, and not beforehand. Nasdaq is about to reach its highest level. Oh, it is. Damn, so it's going fast. Yeah, a bit. Still decent, bro. I'm not just looking for the previous daily high. I'm looking for this one. I'm looking for this major. With 10 people in the chat, man. Let's get it to 20 fucking likes, man. Pull your questions. Let me know what you think in the live charts. I'll give my analysis. Try to help you out on trading. In exchange, you give me some likes, right? GU. Yeah, GU. Like I said, we can either continue to this because there's a lot of liquidity buildup around here, but we can have the retracement from this level. And that retracement could give you a win until these levels, let's say. The thing is, you either gotta refine it or take it like this. Because then for here, you need to be actually correct on the whole move, kinda, of this being a trap, of this order block being a trap, which can still work. But yeah, because the stop loss is getting huge, or you would wait for some kind of like structure here for you to refine your entry right here. You can have a smaller stop loss, meaning a smaller target, you know, because we're not looking for the structure, we're looking for refined targets. You would have like a 3R right here, which is possible. Like I can see this being swept, but because of the huge liquidity right here, I wouldn't look for a huge retracement, you know. Probably this will get swept for sure. This will get swept for sure. This maybe. And then it's a question of whether this is a trap or not. But yeah, let's see. EU, yeah, it's too many sweeps, too many traps. Kind of like yesterday, but yesterday ended up being a winner. You know. Let me have a look. NQ. Okay, it's going strong. It's going strong. People, pay attention. Might have a trade here on NQ. It's getting late, but that London close retracement can be helpful for us. So yeah, I saw 1 hour high get taken. I'll wait for the downside and lower time frames. Then yeah, that's the thing. But that's like when I'm saying like a smart money trap. You place yourself on the first sweep of liquidity, and only there's two. The first sweep, it's the normal liquidity, and then there's a second one, which is for the smart money trades, which you would have to look into it, like go down on time frames to see it. Like you would have your liquidity getting swept, right? And instead of that, it will go down. But if you zoom in this, there will actually be like a second sweep into it. Like an additional trap. You have a trap on a larger scale, which is the overall liquidity sweep, and then you have the trap on the smaller scale, which will be the smart money trap inside of that. Following that, looking at the volume, where I get a sweep on EU, so it might be worth it to wait on EU. The only thing I don't like on EU, it's too many sweeps, like I said. Like 1, 2, right now it's gonna be the third, too many traps. But in here, in this example of yesterday, it was exactly the same and it worked. So anything can happen. The thing on EU, yeah, I don't like how close it's being to this as well. You gotta keep some distance with the liquidities, because the more close it gets to this liquidity right here, the more risky it is, just because of the whole proximity factor. So it can just like slowly go there within the night. Let's see. Nasdaq is looking interesting. Boom, we set the previous daily high. Right now, it can be a motherfucker and reverse from here, just because it swept the previous daily high. But that same high will just be building liquidity for these overall equal highs of on the high time frame for tomorrow. So then it will be more impulse for tomorrow. But let's see. I'm not shorting over here, of course. We're super close to the liquidity, so that would be super risky. That's why you gotta zoom out. And yeah, we'll see if there's a shorting position on NQ. At the same time, it would be a shorting position on the ES and the Dow Jones, but these are already running so high up, you don't even have a zone for you to trade from, you know. But on NQ, you got that liquidity level. Whatever my puppy says. Crazy, man, crazy. Nasdaq, yeah. Would you buy UJ? Be good right now. Let's look at it, Iman. Okay, interesting. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because we're sipping on liquidity right here, and this is looking like a good smart money trap to take later. Also, but one thing that I want to mention is that price is overall bearish. Surely, you know, I'm not gonna go into the high time frames, but perhaps I can tell, because of the DXY. And for the DXY, I can see DXY go down, and DXY is the index of the dollar. So if DXY goes down, obviously this pair starts with the US dollar, so it will go down as well. The thing is, let's see. US dollar is also taking this out, it's also making a trap. So there could be a retracement from here. There could be a retracement up on the DXY, which will mean that your trade would go up as well, which your pair would go up as well, UJ. And so right now we're getting the sweep of the previous daily low, which is good. We're testing this out, seeing if it's good or not. I wouldn't trust it for the long term, but for the reaction of it, it might work. And right now, let me see. Wait, let me take out the lines, just these draws, just to be more proper, so I can see this liquidity right here. This is good, guys. This is good because in a way you're giving me. Okay, yeah. You know what? I would maybe trade this. One sweep of the liquidity sweep, two sweeps. It's London close. There could be a retracement here. It's looking bad right now, but if this was EU, for example, I would be in already on a stop order like this. Doesn't mean you go trade it now, but yeah, it's a good example. I'm gonna keep the trade up here, and then we'll see if it passes or not. Any other charts you guys want to look at? Come on. What are you guys looking at? We got 15 likes. Can we get to 20, boys? Can we get to 20? I know there's more people that pull up in these times, maybe because of school, maybe because of the job. But really, guys, if you can, pull up earlier. Because right now it's London close. It might be good. Sometimes there is positions. But I think for the future sides at least, it's better to pull up during New York session. If you can, of course. If you can't, just pull up afterwards. Or just even review the video afterwards. Because there's a lot of gems that sometimes is dropped. And yeah, man, we used to do the same. There was a period where my mentor did live streams. I watched those bitches. Okay, 1 hour, 2 hours. Like I would watch those videos. We're not here to play games. We're here to become profitable, right? So boom, Australian dollar, same thing. Hey, the same way, Iman. I was saying like you can buy UJ. You can technically sell Australian dollar because the dollar is the pair that's against it, So maybe I'll mark this out. I won't trade it, but it's just for the testing. It's just paper trading to see. NQ will close. Because I don't trade everything, guys. I only trade EU, GU, ES, and Q. Right? This is not a stop loss. Wouldn't even be tagged. Just to see. Looking strong. Seems like we're doing a smart money trap over here on London close. Right? We have the structure kinda. It's going down and then boom, impulsively going up. We might have a trade. There's a lot of guys leaving, but hey, maybe if we stay here a bit longer, there might be a trade around this level. On the high time frames on GU. Right here. Even above this high. If price keeps this momentum, we might get it. As well as NQ. Yo, Mohammed, how are you? What's up? What's up? What you seeing, man? What you seeing? What's on the markets today? The day is good, man. The day is good. Kind of slow. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. No trades yet. What about you guys? What about you guys? What are you guys seeing? What are you guys trading? I want to know, man. Drop your pairs. I'll give an analysis on it. Come on, come on, and make sure you guys leave a like as well. Help you out. Help out your friend, man. To continue to do these, you know. And if we can get to 2,300 subscribers, that would also be good. We're just playing games, to be honest, nothing much. Scared of Thursdays, and with the news that just throw it away. Okay, that's good. I mean, you did some unproductive shit, but at least it was to not trade. Sometimes it could be better. Like I was on vacation and was sacrificing a bit of the vacation to be trading, and actually just lost, just lost, man. So it would be better to just enjoy the vacations, you know. So sometimes it's good, but yeah, man. I want to play games though. We need to lock in, man. We need to lock in. I would love to be just here on the charts and watching like anime or playing games on the other screen, but nah, man, we gotta lock in. Okay, okay. Alright, 16 likes. Let's fucking get it. Let's go, let's go. Come on, guys. Exactly, chart was open on one tap and just yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I used to do. And what I do now, but not whilst playing games, you know. Yeah, man, come on. I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all some good stuff, but hey, we're keeping it serious here. Bringing you guys a real trading. You guys either want dopamine or you want money. Me personally, I want money. What about you guys? Maybe there's something here. I'm good at multitasking, yeah. What were you playing, by the way? Maybe there's not even good games right now. I used to be on FIFA and Call of Duty, but even those are shit right now, I think. Okay. That's all I don't know. The Witcher, yeah, I kind of know. I kind of know. Never played it though. But Witcher 3, that's kind of old, right? Which proves my point of new games being shit. Bro, I left it after the fourth one. That shit, they just recycling shit. Yeah, yeah, and you're just playing with a bunch of kids. Back in my day, psh, psh. Yeah, I know you guys met from video games, but what were you guys playing? Like Minecraft or some shit? Man, I miss the good old COD days though. The COD days, psh. Man, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, even a bit of Black Ops 4 was alright. But man, that shit was fun, man. Even the zombies, I used to be a goat in that shit, man. Stop playing me. Yeah, Minecraft's good. I bet. Yeah. And another thing that pissed me off with these games nowadays, like back in the day, you need to be a professional though. Black Ops One is the best. Yeah, zombies is fire, bro. We're on Fortnite. Yeah. What you mean? Oh, Fortnite pros. How do you even get money with that? That's crazy. Used to get carried, man. That's crazy, man. You guys being pros in that shit? Yeah, you guys playing on PC for sure. Nah, man, I was never crazy. And I only played Fortnite like when it was the hype, you know. I played it for a bit, for like a couple months during the first year or two, I don't know. But then I didn't stay in that shit. But yeah, man. Games nowadays, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but damn, that's crazy that you guys earned that. Like, why didn't y'all continue? Or is it not? The hype's no longer there, probably. Yeah, man. Sometimes miss it though. Sometimes miss it. Do it like a little Black Ops. Go from zero to what was it, Prestige Master, leveling up. Get the whole dark meta camo. Man, that shit used to be it. Nowadays, it's all given to you because there's like dopamine ass kids. You just get all given to you with no skill. Take the example of FIFA, for example. In FIFA Ultimate Team, you need to be good to have like a special card, to have like an inform card as well. I used to like work my ass off just to have like 50k, 100k coins in my team a whole year. Motherfuckers nowadays, you can play for 1 month and have like special cards 99, 96. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's all bullshit. Yeah, but the kids play good. The kids play good. The camo grind. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. Shit keeps going up. Shit keeps going up. Any of y'all played Assassin's Creed? Or have you guys seen the new one? What you think about that? Because I think Assassin's Creed is one of the only games that would make me go back to the console. I think this new one dropped. I don't know if it's good or not. Yeah, I fuck with that shit. No one played. Yeah, played the old one. No idea about the new one. Yeah, like the new one is basically. I think it's based on the old one. At least The area, I think it's on some Arab country. Assassin's Creed Viking is my favorite. Yeah, which one was the Viking? Was the I don't remember. I never played the Viking, but yeah. Now you speak. Yeah, okay, yeah. The Viking was the first RPG, right? I think people got kind of sick of it because it was always the same stuff. It was always looting some UK village. The new one, I like it because you can play with a black dude and a girl. What the fuck? That's the whole reasoning, man. Nah, but yeah, is it like it is an RPG style, right? Even though some people hate it, I actually fucked to a lot with the Odyssey and the Egyptian one, Origins, I think. Crazy, man, crazy. Yeah, it gave new playing style. That's why I love it. Okay, new playing style, but it's reverted to the old ones, right? Kind of like the old Assassin's Creeds. Bro, there used to be so many good games. Right now they're just recycling stuff. Even the new ones they make, it's nothing. Man of culture. Of course I'm a man of culture, man. Psh, yeah, I don't know, man. Brotherhood, yeah, 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 yeah. I just the first actually, yeah, my first ever PS3 game was the Assassin's Creed 2. I played that, but I didn't play the Brotherhood and Revelations. I got some one day. I mean, if I can get through the graphics, I don't know. I'll see. But I don't even have time to play. So I don't know, man. But yeah, and that GTA 6 stuff. Psh, once that drops, I don't know, man. I wasn't even playing GTA 5 like that. GTA 6, I don't know, man. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Gotta make sure I don't become addicted to that shit. For real, I guess developers are scared of making new box ID because it sells. I mean, that's the only thing they can make because if they make new shit, there's no one creative nowadays. No one has the balls to it, like you're saying. So, and then like they're not prioritizing quality as well. They just like pulling up a game every single year. Like Call of Duty wasn't like that. You had like Call of Duty. It had two firms, right? You had like the side where they were making like it wasn't Activision. I don't know now, but I know there was like two companies. One that had the rights to like Black Ops, the other one that was making Modern Warfare, and it was a healthy competition, bro. It was like Black Ops being here, Modern Warfare 3 being there. Then it gets to another game, and it was like maybe dropping every single year or every 2 years, but it was quality stuff because it was made from different companies. Nowadays, you have like people trying to release a game every single year. You buy the full game, but the full game it isn't even the full game because you get a lot of the stuff that's like you gotta pay. I guess a lot of DLC stuff, right? It's all a bunch of money grab, and it's all shit. Especially for skins and all that bullshit. Nah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But back in the day, nah, it was good to spend money on DLCs. Like I would spend money on. I remember buying Call of Duty Black Ops 1 zombies packs, and even Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. Yeah, that shit you would buy. That shit you would buy. I played Origin Brotherhood. Oh no, yeah, that was. Yeah, but at the same time, like you do a good product, you get both. You get money for sure. Just need to pull out some good stuff. I just saw recently Black Ops 7, or I don't even know what number they're on right now. They're making like Black Ops 2 maps. Like recycling that was already recycling in other maps. Like if you recycle a fan favorite once, that's okay. But then like recycling, come on, create some new shit. The thing is, if you create some new shit, it's gonna be bullshit. Right? This went from a trading stream to a fucking games, but we still got people watching, so I guess that's good. Leave a motherfucking like, man. Leave a motherfucking like. But if you got any trading questions, just ask. If you got any gaming questions, just ask. If you want to know about bitches, just ask. You know, we can talk about anything. But I guess the markets are dead today. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even gaming like that, so I wouldn't either. Even if I was, I think. But yeah, Call of Duty used to be fun. Used to be lots of fun, man. Fucking hell. This wouldn't be tagged in. Juju. Nah, too close, too close. You guys seen anything, or it's everything dead? What about that UJ though? Is Iman still there? You got in, brother? I still will still be in. Oh, the spreads in this pair are not that bad. NQ not there yet. Might get there super late. What you thinking of EU sweeping? Let me see. $880. I don't know what there's on A80, but on A800 for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. That's the external slash safe setup. It's after this sweep. It's exactly where you get the safe setup, a short safe setup from. So yeah, this style. That's why I'm saying like anything short from here, it's possible just as a retracement, just as a small retracement. And if you can get yourself a little win, but risky because we're probably gonna continue to go higher. Right, and even on this case, delivering a bit too many traps, maybe you can get a retracement out of this level. But yeah, high stop loss huge, target not that much. You need to be sure, you need to be correct that this level will become a trap for you to get a sweep of this. And yeah, how do we get so many people joining now? Leave some likes, people. Leave some likes, or let me know what you're trading, what you're seeing currently. The market's not the best now today. I'm gonna go now. Are you going to stream tomorrow as well? I'm gonna stream every single day, boys. Every single day until October. So make sure you don't rely just on my trades. Make sure you join this, take some notes, learn, and more importantly, learn for yourself. Learn because of yourself, right? You don't want to rely on me or rely on anyone else. Sure, like get a mentor, but like at the end of the day, you want to be learning for yourself. Because even if I was doing the live streams every single day and then I would die, you would lose your money making system. Of course, I'm on the grind, man. Always upping the levels. Always upping the levels. Gotta do it, man. Gotta do it. So yeah, I'll try to not try. I will fucking do it. And you guys got it right now. I will fucking live stream every single day, 15 minutes before the market open of New York Stock Exchange, so the futures market. Leave a like. And yeah, let's fucking get it, boys. Let's fucking get it. I don't think there's much in the markets. Nah. Yeah, man. I know. Might happen. 70 is nothing. Kinda, but like the expect the what do you call it? Like the expected here it's like I think it's getting close to 80s over here. I think, and you know me, I'm more healthy than others. I work out. You know, if it's from old age, and yeah, I would live on. You know, but anything might happen though. Anything might happen. You know, still human at the end of the day. I might be in Thailand, buy a fucking 1000cc bike, fucking kill myself. Those things are fucking killers. But yeah, life expectancy. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, hopefully not. But I'm just giving out the example over there. You know, don't rely on anyone. I mean, rely to a certain point, but like if you're eating from signals from anyone, just make sure you learn from them. Yeah, man, I'm Asian. I'm Asian. Of course, I like bikes. No, man, I wasn't like really like onto them in a certain way. It was cool, but like I was on cars and shit, and I've been driving for a while now. But like went to Thailand. Of course, I'm not gonna be driving, especially the wheels on the right side, and I'm used to drive on the left. Well, drive on the left on the right side of the road, but having the steering wheel on the left. I guess you understand that. But yeah, like developed a love for bikes, at least in those places, you know, because it's the best you can do, man. Literally in Thailand, shit's beautiful, shit's tropical, but in my opinion, the best thing you can do is like ride the bike across the island, man. There's no better form of freedom than that, man. Also without a helmet, without anything, just psh, man. I mean, Grab is crazy, bro. You get in Bangkok, you get behind somebody driving the bike, man. I don't know how. I just trust them. I just trust them with my life, man. But they crazy, bro. They crazy. I seen some driving that's like world class, man. Those motherfuckers would squeeze in two cars on the road, literally being like millimeters from touching their like rear mirrors. It's just crazy, man. Whilst doing like 50, 60, no, even 80 kilometers per hour, man. Like, what the fuck? Just crazy. It's crazy. Them boys know how to drive, man. But yeah, in Thailand as well, at least in Samui, I wasn't driving in Bangkok. That would be crazy. The traffic is crazy. I was just driving in Koh Samui, in the Highlands, more chill, you know. But I was driving like a motherfucker. I developed like the skill for that shit, but I was driving for like a motherfucker, meaning I was cutting people off, boom, boom, always speeding, you know. But that's how you drive over there. I think if I drove the same way I did over there here, I would be fine so quick. And here I gotta wear a helmet and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, man. Gonna get a bike in Thailand, you know. Some good shit. And you guys seen? I don't know if you've seen. I've also got a pit bike over here, and that motherfucker, like, uh, it's like dangerous as fuck. Motherfucker will kill you. I be driving it through the to the dirt roads. Psh. Yeah, Asia's different. Asia's different. Super good, man. Super good. You're from you said Sudan, right? But you're living in the UK, I guess. Yeah, it's green. It's green. It's green. Exactly. Living in Portugal. Let me do you a comparison. So like Portugal, it's like west. It's like south of Europe. It's surrounded by countries that's doing way better than them. We're like East Europe actually. So like in Portugal, the minimum salary hovers around $1,000. Yeah, if we put in $2, it's like $1,000. So it isn't much for a. Oh, from Sudan, but living in Bahrain. Wait, so do we have a call? Was it you? So yeah, Portugal. It's like Europe. It's like first world country, you could say, but it's not. It's like not on that good side, like France, Germany, UK. So you could, but the thing is, like it's super inflated here, the prices compared to the actual salaries. Let's say if you can be in Lisbon, earn like $1,000 per month, but like a rent of one bedroom is like $1,000. It's like fuck. So you need at least two people to live in the house together. But yeah, it depends on where you're living. If it's like on the city side, if it's on the or if it's on the interior of the country, meaning like off the coast. Yeah, from Sudan. Yeah, UK, but prefer Asia. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I was just asking because I had a call with Hamed, I believe, and he's also in Bahrain, I guess. But I guess he was from Ghana. Okay, yeah, originally from Ghana, but also living in Bahrain. So it's crazy, man. How am I getting people from Bahrain? Multiple people, not just one. That's the crazy part about this shit, which I love it. I can literally pull up to any country and just say, "Yo, who's in here?" and like hang around. Yeah, I mean, I know it's the most common name in the world, but just the fact that you were both guys having the same name, and I mean Mohammed and Hamed, yeah, some difference, but most of the time it's pretty common. Um but yeah, that's the crazy part. I can almost pull up to any country and say like, "Yo, who's in here? Let's go." And people, and that's amazing. And I'm not even famous. I'm not even famous, which I love, man. It's except Thailand. I've seen some people, some Thai people like follow me and stuff, but like I don't know, man. I guess they don't fuck so much with trading in Thailand. I had a Thai girl telling me to teach her how to trade, and I'm like, shut up, bitch. That bitch was fucking. I used to fucking wake up next to her, and that bitch was gambling. Oh, oh my god. But yeah, man, it's a shame because otherwise I would be hanging with more killers in Thailand. Not necessarily killers, even locals. Like I'm just saying normal people. I'm not even saying like pull up to anywhere and just see like digital nomads type shit. Just local people. Same way I would pull up to Nepal and like check with the boys there. But y'all gotta bring the hood. You gotta bring the hood for Thomas, for Thomas, not for me. But yeah, once that whole stuff calms down, we'll go there. We'll go there for sure. What's the best time to go to Nepal though? Like best months or like where the best climate is. And where are you guys from? Where are you guys from in the chat? If you haven't spoke yet, where are you from? And I'll let you know if I'll visit you or not. Cause I will do. If I fuck with your country, I will visit you. Never. How do you fuck with Nepal, but you say like you say you would live there, but like you tell me never, never. It's good time to go there. Gold, I don't trade gold, brother, but like it's looking dead. It's looking dead. I don't know if you trade gold, I would just stay out of it. Not looking like anything. It might go up from here just because of this overall sweep, like from the high time frames I'm seeing, and also the bias is bullish, of course. Right? It might go up. It might still continue to go down a bit, but I'm saying it might go up from this sweep. Yeah, but at the same time, it's not looking clear. It might do anything. Oh, best time is October. Yeah, damn, 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 damn. Yeah, Shema already got plans. But hey, it's not just 1 month. If you want to track. I mean, it's not expensive for no reason. I mean, you guys fucking rich off of oil. It's not for no reason. But the hers are fire. Hmm. I don't know, man. The culture isn't like that over there, though. I guess. I guess. No. The hers I'm pulling up like the Thai hers, you know. You don't like the cities? Okay, okay. Yo, we got 14 people in the chat. Leave some likes, man. Leave some likes. The markets are dead, but hey, I'll provide you some good trades if I have, man. And you will also learn. So drop some questions or tell me where you're from. We're just speaking shit. It's just on the low. Yeah, on the low and just by looking at her eyes and face. Yeah, Thailand. Psh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, I need me some hugs, man. Okay. This liquidity looking nice. You might get this. Ah, but it's huge. It's huge as well. 20 pip. Only can look for 2 hour. Ah, well, because of the whole like chart and how it's look, you can maybe look for the 3, because you can guess this will get taken. I'll just put it like this. I won't position myself, everyone that's watching, like not really trading this. It's crazy how we get like more people like now. I guess it's because of the whole like people are working and on school and stuff, and they come at this time. But boys, you gotta pull up earlier if you can on the New York session. Exactly, man. Exactly. But at least, like I said, you've been there, so you know how good the life is. So like you get the motivation to lock in, to go back. But yeah, man, I'll see you there. I'll see you there, man. You just gotta lock in. Better now, though. The cities maybe next year. Burana is too polluted. Oh, okay, got you. A lot of motorcycles and stuff. Kind of. I mean, I'm depends on what it is. I was gonna say I'm used to kind of Bangkok. Bangkok's also a bit polluted. But yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck you can do in Nepal besides that trek and like go to the Himalayas and stuff. Me and Thomas was just taking on some crazy shit. Crazy adventure. Go to Nepal for no reason. Remember to drop a like, man. Remember to subscribe. We're close to 2,300. Help your boy out. Also, go follow me on Instagram, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. The market is all looking dead. We're gonna go close to two fucking 3 hours again, man. With the markets being shit. But I hope you guys enjoyed these bullshit ass conversations. Even though the market was dead. There are some shit we can do. Yeah. Man, let's just fucking get on some bikes and do some shit, man. Rent a fucking mansion. Go crazy. Call Last Hope. Bring the hers. You know? Stay in a cool hotel in some jungle with a girl and going to the beach resort and just get a tattoo, to be honest. Yeah, man. Just living the chill life. You can do that. You can just enjoy your whole day and then come back to the night and trade New York and that'll be it. There's some wild life shit as well. Yeah, let's do that fucking shit. Let's do it. Cause for city as well, I'm already used to it. You know. Wildlife, this stuff. The hell are the main reason. I get that. I get that. I get that. Why play? Why play in the field where? Why play somewhere where it's harder, right? Might as well. Might as well go where it's easy. But yeah, boys. I appreciate y'all pulling through. We're gonna get that traveling shit sorted, but we gotta lock in on trading first, of course. Today there was another no positions day, which is cool, which is perfectly fine. All right, I'm super hungry for it. Super hungry to get more trades out of it. I've been on fire, so really pull up to next to these. Like my week is already like been up. I'm already super up for the week. Like Monday and Tuesday were super good for me. Like it's a shame that like right now it's a bit slow in terms of opportunities for me. You know, but we're not losing money. I've not taken any positions today. Not traded London as I rarely do so, and New York I've showed it all here, and I didn't like try to trade the news. So yeah, boys, I appreciate y'all for being here. I appreciate everyone that was talking in the chat, being active, conversating with me, not leave me alone. You know, the more you guys pull up to these, the more I'm excited to do them, and more value I'll provide to y'all. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you boys for the likes. Thank you boys for watching. Be sure to pull up to tomorrow's, and yeah, I'll see you boys there. Thank you boys. Thank you boys. Appreciate y'all.